connecting. Now I get to watch for a moment, make sure that it connects. Let's see what pops up on camera. There we go. And I'm live. There we go. Yay.
We're back to live.
And I'll go ahead and grab the link. There we go. It's nice that they actually updated the YouTube Studio app to work better.
That they did.
Yeah.
I really do like that they did that.
Because it's easier to actually set up live streams through it. Because I used to have to bounce to OBS or Streamlabs and use the desktop software to set up all my streams and then run whatever software I wanted to use to actually stream with. So it's nice they've updated everything. It will be nice when they eventually fucking fix, or I should say when Meld Studio finally gets it set up where YouTube will allow you to set everything up through it and not have to bounce from Studio to Meld to run everything. But that's a whole nother separate thing for a whole nother separate time. Alrighty, now we're back. I'm going to take a short break. And I'm going to go.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'm going to go take a break. Call fire. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Hey, don't threaten me.
These idiots are going to try to get me fucking demonetized. Anyways, I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for the stream dying like it did earlier. A little bit of a power outage happened, and it took my stream out. Hopefully, everything will be working just fine when I come back. In the meantime, like I said, I appreciate everybody for coming up and showing out and showing love and support for my channel. And I will see you all very, very shortly when I get through my little break. I'm back, guys. Apologies. Like I said, I had a power outage earlier that took out my freaking live stream and everything. Well, but I'm glad at least why it didn't cut out during like the really, really good parts. But meanwhile, I'm gonna now unmute myself on Discord. Give me a second. There we go. Fucking.
Oh, by the way, did you hear about the new Mandalorian movie coming out this May?
No, I did not. No, I did not.
Count. The Mandalorian and Grogu. This is the way.
Oh Lord. So,
Are we gonna finish up the
oh yes,
the
don't worry, we're
talk?
gonna get back to it. I'm just giving my hands a moment to fucking warm up because
Oh, okay.
I just turned on my heater because my room is getting really cold.
What state are you in again?
Oh, and you heard the news about AJ Styles?
Yeah, AJ Styles retiring. Yeah, well, he said he was gonna retire this year,
Oh, he's actually gonna be going into the WWE Hall of Fame.
as he should. But let's continue.
So apparently it's 69 degrees right now in my apartment.
Lucky
What?
bastard.
Same for me.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
What state are you in again?
Georgia.
Yeah, you got that nasty ice storm, didn't you?
No, it's the cold
Hey,
front that came with it.
QLJ is in the YouTube side chat now.
Hey, KJ. He was
Yay!
fixing to stop by the first live stream. Yeah, if you want to hear about the cousin loving, go watch the first live stream. It was fucking hilarious.
Oh, brother. How many viewers do you have?
I'm unsure because I can't check on Meld because I don't have the widget set up for that.
Oh.
I'm trying to keep it minimal so that way because a lot of my viewers have told me they hate the over the top ones that I was using for a while. They like the minimal setup, so that's what I'm doing here. And it's also easier on my system as far as resources are concerned. But let's continue on with the video where we left off about the nuclear fallout between Paulo, Internet Jason, and whatever the fuck the other guy's name was.
Don't technically Apollo. The name Apollo comes from the Greek god Apollo, which happened to be the god of the sun, which already gives off radiation.
Oh, actually, the name, Parlo's name comes from the war. I think it was Parlophone. I think it was. Like the full name of his channel was basically just Parlophone before simplifying it to just Parlo.
It wasn't until I saw you were live and thought you might say, yeah, I appreciate it, Killer J. I'm glad you're doing well for yourself. I saw you were streaming earlier, but at the time I was starting my stream up, so I couldn't stop by. I was on Ames' stream for a little bit because I'm a moderator for him as well. Him, Eric, and a couple of others, I moderate for them. So I'm always like bouncing between everybody. But anyways, you have a blessed night, Jay.
I'm
make sure
starting to have to do that.
Yep. So make sure you drop a like on your way out, share the video, appreciate it. Take care of yourself, Killer J. Have a blessed night. And we'll get in contact again about working together because that was a great stream we did on Turkey Tom.
How many times did he say B?
Despite the allegations,
W.
BWC.
Yeah, how many times did he say that?
I think it was quoted like 20 or 30 times, something like that.
In one video.
Yep. Anyways, let's continue.
being levied, it was very funny to watch this debate unfold, because when would this ever happen ever in any other situation? Alongside the details we already know, there was also some new stuff added on. For example, why did Paolo's mood change so much when he saw Internet Adjacent? Well, as we know, he didn't look as nice as he did on Discord, and also, he was smelly. He was smelly. He was a smelly boy. One of the most interesting moments was Internet Adjacent tampering with evidence. During the bedroom incident, Wolfgang messaged a friend named Bite saying he was trying to get Paolo into his bed. Then after this whole thing, Internet Adjacent deleted this DM and flatly said the real screenshot was fake. This is an obviously implicating thing to do, and it hurt his credibility hard.
Have you deleted a DM?
No, I did not.
Yeah, and flatly lies about it.
Because why would this person say take it easy after you'd said 6 hours before? That sounds fun. It seems pretty clear here.
You deleted
that
a message.
You have just gone back and deleted a message.
I guess I might. I don't.
Yeah, he did.
What is? Wait.
Very meticulously, by the way. That was the one single message deleted. Wonder why.
Oh my god,
As for
he's a
Paolo,
dumbass.
despite all the arguments that he had, there was one thing he couldn't escape.
So, I had my GoFundMe linked to my account, but I didn't complete a couple steps until weeks after the GoFundMe was originally done. And
I gotta explain this part because
Salted alert!
like, I gotta go ahead and explain this right here because from what I've been hearing, in regards to that GoFundMe money that he was collecting and shit like that, he used it to fund this, of course. You know what that is? Fraud. That's basically he's committing fraud.
Well, he gets more into it as we go on with the stream. It gets more entertaining.
that GoFundMe was signal boosted by my goodbye video. So if I go onto my GoFundMe right now, it is advertised as a GoFundMe for legal expenses and also just like food and stuff, because I don't really have a channel right now considering I've got like 2 strikes. So
this is just a lie. If you read the GoFundMe, the page itself is based around food, rent and bills, and the potential legal funds are not the primary reason. Quote, I do not ask for anything that you do not feel comfortable sending, but if you wish, all I kindly ask is a small donation to help me pay for expenses, food, rent, and other amenities in this horrible period of time. Also, with potential funds for further action I may take. Paolo's framing it here as if the GoFundMe was for a lawsuit and also food and bills, when in the GoFundMe, he's talking about potential funds. A lawsuit hadn't even existed at the time.
Paolo, do you understand how if I was a member of the public reading your
yes, I know how
GoFundMe, rent, food, and monthly bills, and it's like stipulated that it's a horrible period of time. You need potentially you need funds for further action. Talk about your diagnoses, you being a victim, etc.
Yes, but the money from that was not used to pay for that, because I only got it transferred weeks after, because I didn't link that to my nationwide account.
Paolo just does not understand the point here.
He understands. He's just trying to fiddle his way around it. And maybe that was poor phrasing, but he's just trying to fiddle around it because he knows he's been caught. He's been caught, and he's felt it.
Yeah, because he's trying to deal around it because he want to deal around in something else.
He felt it.
He's felt it. Oh my god. Just like how PWR likes to fiddle around with his cousin. Oh, that will go down in history as one of the most disturbing things to ever happen on the internet.
and I never thought I healed the day where a person out themselves publicly fucking their own cousin. I never thought I healed the day of that. But
here we are.
Well, here we are. We must all be going to hell then at this point.
I'm going straight to hell, just like my mama said. I'm going straight to hell. Won't you come and sing along now? Oh, God, let's continue.
The technicalities of the situation are not what matters. Paolo probably did not spend the specific GoFundMe money directly on flying out Wolfgang. What he did was frame himself in a desperate situation, not even being able to live paycheck to paycheck and have basic amenities. At the same time, he flew his online lover out for a 3-day date. People who are crowdfunding for food don't go on holidays. Paolo's getting hung up on specific details to distract from the actual criticism. In the aftermath of these streams, more and more of the Roblox audience woke up to hear the news. And for Paolo, all the stars aligned at the exact wrong time. At some point, Paolo and Wolfgang were going to release a joint response, yet it was very obvious they disagreed on so much, and by now this was out of their hands. Paolo was constantly fighting with people in his Twitter circle, jilted Roblox YouTubers like Alex Tanuki took this time to get their own story out there and moralize about how bad this all was.
Like right here, is for anyone in this safety space, do not donate to Paolo's GoFundMe. He's been using donations to fund random trips with his I can say that. And everyone involved in the situation is acting completely irresponsible. Paolo, I know you hate me, but I know we also made a truce. I wish he had put the full quote up there, but
this then got about 1,000,000% work.
So my question right here, right?
Oh, you know what?
So you made a truce. Wait, hold up. Real quick, let me finish this part. You made a truce, yet you're now turning around and going after him. So you didn't make a truce with him, you lied. So you're a liar. Got it. What were you going to say, Onion?
So I might as well go ahead and explain who this Alex Tanuki person is. So Alex Tanuki, she's a... let's just say, like, she's kind of a... What the fuck was exactly? Like, I know I have the videos on her, but basically she is this child safety advocate, or internet safety advocate, I should say, who's been harassed by Parlo, if I recall, and she's also the focus of a documentary called Dangerous Games, Roblox and the Metaverse Exposed. Oh. And she's also been on several news outlets as well, including NBC. And I think it was at NBC. There was like some other ones as well that she's been on too. Like she's been on national TV like 17 times essentially. Like NBC Third Hour, CTV, The Social, so like a lot of stuff, you know. And she's also volunteered to speak at various classrooms on online safety.
I suppose I should not be surprised, to say the least.
I think that's true.
Yeah. No, Parlo and his friends have a history of harassing her.
I stand by my previous statement. I suppose I should not be surprised. I mean, what else? What the fuck's wrong with all these people? What is wrong with all these people?
There's something seriously wrong with a lot of them, isn't there?
It's more than I could fucking comprehend. It's what the fuck. It's what the fuck.
You wonder why I avoid most of my people that I have blocked on Discord.
Yeah. I don't blame you one bit.
Well, a lot of people are about to start leaving Discord, but
we will.
Oh, fun little fact for you about Discord. Enough people left Discord and pressured it enough.
Wait, what were you saying about Discord?
So that it would actually. So the thing about Discord is enough people actually started leaving it, and they actually got Discord to remove its face cam thing for identification because they left it enough. And they joined so many other one of the alternatives to Discord, and crashed it because of how many people were joining.
Oh,
and Discord just backed off with their face cam recognition thing.
Oh,
no, that's not what I heard.
There's another. There's a much more worse reason that's going on with this also. It was something to do with the government being able to
Peter
track you
Thiel
also.
is connected to the Epstein files.
I like how
No.
we're making it extremely
telling
political.
I'm telling you this, like, look at the information, essentially. It's a persona, which the persona identities, I believe it was, is the age verification software that Discord is using for their age verification experiment, as they call it. One of the investors is in the Epstein files.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I will tell you, that is horrific. I will say that for certain. But a lot of people kind of figured this out, and Discord apparently is stopping age verification experiment.
From what I heard, they haven't stopped it. Last I heard, they hadn't stopped it. They were looking for another like company to go under.
Actually,
but they were still planning on doing it.
Actually, they said like they stopped testing age verification after user criticism. Essentially,
they dropped the company. To my knowledge, and I'll put it like this, and then we're gonna get back to the video. To my knowledge, based on multiple tech YouTubers I have listened to, they've stated that Discord has dropped the original company, but is seeking a new partner to continue because they are legally required to do so, thanks to the Online Safety Act and the Child Safety Act, respectively.
You know what I say about the Online Safety Act? Fuck that shit.
Yeah, that's the UK
Seriously.
version. The US version is called the Child Safety Act.
It's Online Safety Act, but I remember you trying to defend that act a while ago.
However, I don't remember defending that act. I never defended that fucking act. What? Hell fucking no. I said it was bullshit from the start.
Last year you said that.
No, I did not. I know for a fact I did not. I said the reason why it was happening is because I said the reason why it was happening is because a bunch of people pushed for it. I said that we needed better laws to protect children, and we needed to do better to protect children. And one of the main ones I brought up was banning anyone under the age of 16, which is what Australia is doing. Which that one is more closer in line to what I think should be done. But the ones that are happening, which is the Child Safety Act and the Online Safety Act, which is getting highly political here, and stuff I don't normally talk about. So I'm going to make this clear one time, and one time only. So anybody who wants this, better clip this now, because you ain't getting this from me again. I did not agree with the acts, nor did I believe the laws were going to help people. And as I have been proven time and time again right, it's not helping anybody. Instead, it's more data harvesting for the government to figure out more about you than what they already, legally speaking, can get a hold of. We're not talking about what illegally they can do and get away with, for the most part, behind your back to get the information that they want. Now it's just publicly known that they can do it, and there's nothing you can do to stop them. You're fucked. Cope clap. Anyways, you may cope and seethe, and we're going to continue on with the video.
When the big Roblox drama YouTubers covered the story, namely a guy called Guamgo. Guamgo and Paolo have had a rocky history, but as of recently, they had been on good terms. With Paolo's channel on the precipice of deletion, Guamgo allowed him to upload to his channel and earn money. But seeing this controversy, he jumped ship, making a video turning on Paolo and leaking some of their DMs. Meltdown doesn't even begin to describe what was happening to Paolo. He went on a 3-hour Discord stage to plead his innocence. He called into Dickers again to say that he was ending everything and blood would be on everyone's hands.
Oh my god, here we go with the fucking just like PWR, who went on fucking Twitter and did the same thing, claimed that everybody was the reason why he had to end his life and this and that and the other. Oh my god. I fucking despise people like that so fucking much. It was the fucking worst.
Suicide baiting.
Oh my god!
Fucking suicide baiting assholes.
You're a dumbass. You're great.
Just the fucking worst, in my opinion. Wouldn't you agree, Coalfire?
Yep.
But they're like, now which one do you think is worse, Coalfire, PWR, or Apollo?
Why don't they just both have a shotgun pointing at one another, come to Texas to do this, by the way, and do mutual combat with the two? That's just fix it all right there.
I know that come to Texas, by the way, part. What's this from the UK? The other one from fucking Canada? Go down to Texas and shoot each other with shotguns. Oh, God. Oh,
we have mutual combat law right here in Texas, so...
I mean, it would be technically neutral because the other one would technically be citizens. And I'm sure that would be one hell of a wild fucking story on the news. News at 11. Today, a strange Canadian man who has sex with his cousin, and a former YouTuber from the UK who got exposed for being a terrible human being and grifting off of people with his GoFundMe, were found dead today after both of them performed mutual combat with shotguns. We go live to Ted Allen with the news. Ted Allen, yeah, I'm standing here today at the crime scene where these two just individuals, and we don't even know why they got to meet each other, decided to perform mutual combat. And I'm here to speak with Mr. Coalfire to talk more about it. So, Coalfire, what did you witness? See, I was standing there in my hotel room with my girlfriend when these two guys just started shooting things. Hold up, I got a phone call from a friend of mine. Hey, Tims. Yeah, I know I'm live on TV. I hear your family screaming in the background, and I have laughing. You see, I'm famous. It's like a mixture of Elmer Fudd and Porky Pig. That's what it sounded like. That's all, folks. Horrible. Let's continue.
Midst of this all, one of Paulo's friends and channel manager, Mugen, logged into his channel and went rogue for his own good. He posted unlisted NSFW to the channel, got a bunch of people to flag it, and with one more strike, Paulo's channel of 600,000 subscribers was gone. If you're an outsider or may have heard of Paulo a couple of times before, this whole implosion might be a bit confusing. I mean, for such a person covering all these drama situations, the GoFundMe was the way he went.
Look at the fucking thumbnails. Look at the fucking thumbnails. Look at the fucking thumbnails. I wasn't kidding when I said like the fucking. Look at that. It's fucking clear as day. He's copying Sunny V2. Clear as fucking day.
Yep.
I couldn't ask for better evidence, even if I wanted it. Holy fuck! Oh my god, these fucking people are the fucking worst. Oh my god. Oh, let's continue.
Situations, the GoFundMe was the way he went out. Yep. Even I was sitting there thinking this was the career ender. What about all the details of the actual allegations? But one thing I haven't spoke about in this video is that Paulo has a long history of other controversies. Yep. Either he covered the drama or he was the drama. This being on top after the dupe stuff, the Paracynical document, stuff like Homotopia was the killer. The straw that broke the camel's back. On November 28th, Internet Adjacent uploaded...
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Like I was saying, I see Parlo probably ending up in a similar situation as Kettles.
Oh God! You know what's funny? I was talking about the other day with Ames about Keffels and everything, and how like we said the PWR was going that direction. I was like, no, to my knowledge, Keffels never had sex with. Like the one thing I've never believed I was ever going to say this, but I'm going to say this. The one thing I will give Keffels credit for, because to my knowledge, she never had sex with her cousin. I will give her that. She never had sex with her cousin. She can have that W.
Watch P. Whatever his name is,
PWR.
Whatever. I think. Yeah, it's actually the cousin in question.
Oh my God, I would die laughing if they were cousins. That would be the fucking funniest thing ever. Oh my God. You know Mutahar would fucking have a field day with that. Mutahar would just like...
Yep.
He'd probably have 3 videos out on it in a day. And at least 7 Twitter posts talking about it. Not that I would blame him. I would milk the shit out of that too. Well, let's continue.
The Parlo video. At over 40 minutes long, this is an extensive response to every part of the situation. There isn't much new to say from this video, as is with all of Internet Adjacent's content. He just denies a lot of the allegations as he had done before. Yet there are some newly man-made horrors we get to see in the form of DMs. In his document, Parlo alleged Internet Adjacent pushed the idea of filming him at the Airbnb. But, as shown from Internet Adjacent's video, Parlo was well up for being on camera, in extensively horny detail. He then
right here. Oh, by the way, my tripod arrives today. Goes, wonder what the tripod will be used for. Leave me gaping and shaking at the end on camera. Make me... Oh, on camera. Oh, my God.
Oh my God!
Oh, my God. Oh. Yep, that's pretty fucking... Like, again, Turkey Tom situation. Turkey Tom situation. Turkey Tom situation. Wish I had that bell.
Yep.
So I could go Turkey Tom situation. Oh, God. I don't want to be reminded of it either.
in response to the claims of him grooming Avalon.
The entire grooming claim is just downright false. I have been friends with Avalon for a very long time, and at no point had I ever been sexual or romantic towards him, nor was he that way towards me. We were never like that. It wasn't until after he turned 18 that Avalon started coming on to me and offering the idea of a 3-way between me, him, and Parlo. After Parlo made this accusation, I actually went to Avalon and others in our friend circle to genuinely figure out what the f is going on. Parlo made this claim, but was going to drop it after Avalon put pressure on him, but is now using it again because Parlo has the biggest victim complex in the world.
Internet Adjacent also made the choice to combat other allegations that people weren't really talking about. Before being exposed, Wolfgang would appear on some drama live streams.
Look how adorable the puppy looks, though.
Yeah.
An adorable puppy. Imagine if that was Apollo. Instantly ruined it for Coalfire.
Mm-hmm.
Instant ruining for Coalfire right there. Because how Coalfire's going to think about this and Cousin Loving tonight while he's going to bed. He's going to sleep. A horrible nightmare about PWR and his Cousin Loving is going to pop up in his head. He's going to call me and be like, "Fuck you, AJ, since I can't go to sleep, you don't get to sleep either, bitch."
I already had that problem last night trying to have to process everything before going to bed.
And I just went to bed not thinking about it either.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Because it didn't affect me at all. I was like, "Oh, this is hilarious. This will be great content." All right, good night, Coalfire.
All right, yeah, Coalfire.
Yeah.
Oh, he thinks Coalfire's going to bed. That's funny. But Coalfire's getting that way, and I'm not too far behind either. Like, fuck. I'm struggling because I'm like, oh fuck, no, I don't. I hate these people. these people are the fucking worst. They're all doing horrible things. They're all like each one of them's like a fucking liar, and it didn't go to the people who are like even worse than them. It's like the fuck. I swear, I've never like seen a bigger group of fucking idiots in my entire life.
Well, they all like connected to roadblocks, are they not?
You know what? That is true. That is true. I guess I gotta eat that one.
One of these was the Uplock, another YouTube drama streamer with around 2,000 subscribers. And during his look at the situation, Falgi, who runs the Uplock channel, expressed some concerns about Wolfgang. Apparently, Wolfgang had tried to invite Avalon to the Uplock Discord server. The server is 18+, yet Avalon was 17 at the time, and Wolfgang was apparently trying to smuggle him in. In his video, Internet Adjacent gives his response.
There was also an incident where I invited Avalon to the Uplock server when he was 17, but he wasn't allowed in because the server was 18+. I invited him there because he wants to be a manager for a lot of YouTubers, so I figured I could invite him to a server with multiple creators so he could potentially rub elbows. When Avalon joined, he was put in the verification channel, and when I asked the owner if he was allowed in, they said it was only 18+, so I told Avalon he had to leave. People are trying to spin this as me wanting to put a minor in an 18+ space, but the reality is I just wasn't aware of the age requirement for the server when I invited him. He never got past the verification channel, and I mean, the Uplock server isn't like, it's not like or anything, so I didn't assume it was 18+.
Wolfgang's point here rests upon almost impossible standards. To say that he didn't know the Uplock server was 18+ is just improbable and insane to me. In that case, he would have ignored all promotions of the server where it says it's 18+, the very first rule on the server, and the Welcome Mat channel where new users were immediately asked for their age.
Yeah, really? Yeah, like I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that you couldn't have possibly have known that. I call bullshit.
Yeah, same. By the way, for some odd reason, I think I may have heard the name Wolfgang long before covering this before. Now thinking about it.
I think I've mentioned him to you before, at least. I swear I've mentioned Internet Adjacent before. I couldn't tell you if I did or not, but I swear I did.
If you did, you would have mentioned them under the name of Wolfgang if you did.
Yeah, it probably was on the Wolfgang that I would have mentioned them. But let's continue.
Yeah.
According to Falgi, Wolfgang directly tried to get him into the server, using his position to get their favor. In the 24 hours following this upload, Internet Adjacent saw his video was getting positive reactions. He gleefully went on a victory lap and left his channel in the hands of his good friend No Sleep Jerry. Yet whilst he was celebrating, Wolfgang was bringing attention to himself. Some people noticed how weak his point against Falgi was and knew there had to be something deeper. That led them to his Discord server. On December 2nd, Beckett of Cope and Seethe went live to catch up on the Cinderella situation, with Dickers brought along as a guide. The stream was on track as a decent recap until they brought Jerry on and had a conversation. During this, they found that Wolfgang's Discord had been previously 18+. Over the last year, he opened it to accept people above the age of 16. There was also a screenshot of Jerry posting sexual thigh pics of Avalon from when he was a minor. Not for any predatory reason to be clear, but still something weird to have in there. If this was on Wolfgang's server and posted by someone who he had now entrusted his channel with, it questioned what Wolfgang knew about Avalon. He had denied anything sexual with Avalon, but this called into question his intentions when he was earlier trying to reel Avalon into his and Paolo's activities. Inevitably, Paolo then hops on the call and says he has proof Wolfgang was talking about detailed sexual situations and asking for NSFW commissions in his server. Screenshots provided much later show this to be the case. He also said Wolfgang was inconsistent on moderating the server, and he even allowed some minors in. At some point, his moderation team included 2 minors. It was only in June 2025, when Kiwi Farmer started looking into it, that he purged the entire server. Seeing this on-stream development, Wolfgang basically shat himself. He was wiping the whole Discord server, banning everyone related to commentary, including members of the makeshift panel.
Ooh. Yeah, somebody's fucking covering up. Somebody is covering up.
Somebody is, especially when the Kiwi farms are watching. They freaked. They freaked out.
That explains why Onion knows about the whole deal.
Oh, I see.
That's interesting. I remember like when I was first listening to this video because I was at my brother's apartment, and because we just gotten home from a massive wrestling tournament, and we were staying there for a little bit so he could get some rest before he needed to go to work, and I was making dinner for everyone, and I was sitting there, and I was listening, and I heard that point, and I was like, somebody's guilty about that. Because you wouldn't just purge a server for no reason. If there was nothing wrong, then you wouldn't start just banning people.
Yeah, you wouldn't really start banning people from your server if you actually knew that you were in the wrong there.
Holy shit, look who's on this list, and I just looked now. Look who's there.
Yep. Dickos.
Not just Dickers, look underneath.
Oh, holy shit! Bomb the world! Oh my word!
What?
Bomb the world?
You know the guy that accused me of being a predator?
Triton?
He's on there?
Buddy of Triton.
Oh.
Is that who that is?
He's a buddy of Actually, I tried to get some of those people banned. Like, I tried to get some of the people that were associated with Triton banned from his server. I tried to get somebody who got exposed as a pedophile banned from Parlo's server.
No, this is Wolfgang's server, the one with the minors that all the people were watching.
He changed his Discord.
Right.
Okay. Sounds like we need to be questioning possibly about that.
Yeah, I might post that on Twitter later and ask him some
be.
questions about that. You're like, hey, buddy, why were you in Wolfgang's server that got absolutely nuked? What's up with all that?
See, all that anyways.
Let's see. I remember this. Because Lilo Convoy posted about this and told him, "Good freak, go the fuck away. No one wants you around, you pedo," was his words. Because he covered the Discord story as well.
Know what? I got something about Lilo Convoy wanted to say. Fuck the Senate.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about it.
Like, he's literally the worst predator hunter ever.
Yeah, so like I'm talking to somebody who's being accused of being a lolicon lover, and it's some document that was written against him, and I've talked to the guy who's been accused, and people are accusing them, and I hinted at it at the first part of the live stream, so I'm going to mention it here. There's a possibility I might be able to get those two to come on the show and debate the whole thing. There's a possibility.
Oh, I know who you were referring to.
Yeah, you've seen them on my Twitter, so you know who I'm talking about. And so I want to get them on, and let's see what happens. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'm not going to guarantee anything, but if it's possible, I want to get them on here, and we're going to have a good time. I will moderate the debate along with Coalfire. And I will lock the channel down to where it's just us, so that way nobody else can get involved and break it up unless we bring them in. So I'm going to make sure the chat is set up that way for it, if it does happen. I'm not saying it will, but if it does, then yeah. Anyways, let's continue.
Name to leave me the alone. Obviously, he was going to have to answer some questions.
So you were sexual with Avalon before he turned 18, right? You lied about that.
I was not sexual with Avalon. I mentioned topics that were, at the very least, inappropriate.
And you invited him to join in all three.
Did not invite him to join in the threesome.
So on the 21st of September, you ask Paulo about a threesome. On the 25th, Avalon recalls a conversation you had and then shares a message of you sharing a DM between you and Paulo where you're asking if he'd be involved in a threesome. This is why you're on call together. You asked Avalon first about this threesome.
We were talking about it.
That's a that's a slightly different thing that you said before. Apparently, he's bringing it up. He's coming on to you. When you were talking to Avalon, you asked him first, didn't you? You say, well, you know, we were talking about it. Who asked who first?
I believe I did, I guess. We were talking about
right.
We were talking about
fantastic. Okay. And you asked him before he was 18, didn't you?
We were talking about the bounds of like what is allowed in our individual relationships.
And those were sexual topics, weren't they? If you were talking about those were sexual topics, weren't they? Yeah. You also lied about the fact that Avalon is apparently trying to push Parlo to be able to remove Parlo's claims about you and Avalon from Parlo's video.
That was what he told me.
That's not what he told you. I've seen the DMs.
Felt it. He's felt it.
You asked him to speak to Parlo about it.
Yeah, and then he was like,
said,
I'll
sure.
see if I can get something in the video about it.
The way you framed it in your video is as if Avalon really wants Parlo. He's really been trying, I believe is exactly what you said. He's been trying to get Parlo to remove this from the video. Because nobody wants him to talk about this. It's not true. You asked Avalon to pass along a message to Parlo. True or false?
It was a mutual discussion.
It was not, because everybody's seen the DMs. You ask him, true or false, you ask him to pass along a message.
Yeah.
True or false? That's true, right? Was that a Well, your mic's cutting out, I guess.
Oh, did he just run? Is he done? Are we... dude.
Gone just like that. Hey, Miss Sparkles. Yeah, my previous live stream went down while we were in the middle of covering the Apollo and internet-adjacent Cinderella story. So that's why you're seeing the part 2. So we're finishing up what we were leaving off on. So at this point, internet-adjacent just got exposed for potentially being sexual with underage people. It's just nasty, and apparently his Discord server wasn't too far behind on that one either. Which is interesting because we found out that somebody who's a Trident butt kisser named Burn the World was in that server as well. So I got some questions for him, and I'll put those up tonight on Twitter before I go to bed. I'm going to ask him those questions because I would like to know about that, why he was there. I bet before I even ask, I bet his answer is going to be something along the lines of, I was investigating the story. Or, I was investigating the story, why are you asking? Oh, hey, JFA's in the chat, in this chat as well. And I recognize him as the troll, one of the trolls of Triton as well. See, I can't, even when I'm not covering stories about Triton, it has nothing to do with Triton. His fucking Groonies keep popping up. What the fuck?
Wait, who? Well?
If you look at the YouTube video chat right here, right? JFA, who has a picture of Bender right there, is right there. Because you see him at the timestamp of 5:09 going, say true. Hey, Dead Arm, how you doing, brother? You doing, man? You missed out on the Cousin Levin story. If you want to hear that, go listen to the first part of the live stream. And then and then what was it? And then come back real quick because you need to hear the first part about the Cousin Levin stuff because it's fucking hilarious. Because I got a new guy I'm going to be haylogging for a while just to piss him off. And it's not Dickers this time, finally. Killer J went to bed, Miss Sparkles. He went to bed. He might still be listening to the live stream, but to my knowledge, he's in bed. Anyways, Not much, just covering the Paulo adjacent story, and then there's one more video I want to cover before I go to bed, before I end the stream. Because it's wild, to say the least.
This call-in is really bad. Even if you're not confident in saying anything definitive about Wolfgang and Avalon, he's been caught on multiple blatant lies. Cast your mind back to his video and his statement on him and Avalon. That is aging worse and worse by the minute. This really is Dickers' finest hour in this entire drama. The revelations almost hide the fact that Paulo spent the last 2 hours egotistically arguing with the panel about Internet Jason preying on Avalon. Completely supersedes getting baited by Tyrone9000 in the chat over and over again. On the rare occasion he kept quiet, the accused just buried himself. On December 4th, Wolfgang accepted a live interview from Himbleton, and if you thought it couldn't get worse for him, oh boy were you wrong. In these 3 hours, his reputation was completely melted.
See, I don't understand. Why would you go back to the same people who fucking set you up to do all this? See, I've never understood that level of stupid logic. If you know for a fact that the individual in question sent you that stuff and sent the other person to set both of you off into the drama, why would you keep running back to them? That's not the same Dickers, Miss Sparkles. It's a different Dickers. He's a smaller drama YouTuber that literally goes by the name Dickers, and he has it's not RTU. It's not RTU. I know. The first time I heard his name, I thought, "Wait a minute, RTU covered it? The fuck?" No, it's another guy named Dickers.
It's not.
See, that's why I gotta. That's why, man. Kind of wish the guy would change his name to Dickers because I don't want him to mind it up that motherfucker. But anyways, let's continue.
20 minutes into the stream, they ask Wolfgang if he
figured that out well
with Paulo and Avalon, and you can hear how he tries to slither away and cover himself with lies.
Did you a call with Avalon and Paulo?
Yeah.
Did you ask for consent to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. That's driving me nuts with the microphone. I'm sorry. Real quick, gotta criticize this. You ever had the microphone like fucking like this? This is horrible. People can't really hear you. People can't really understand what you're saying. You have the microphone pointed at you, because now people can understand what you're saying. I hate that because you're not getting the room reverb, but you don't need the room reverb with vocal microphones like that. Like, that's not what they're designed for. And the whole purpose of the pop filter is to face at you so that way it catches the implosives. Oh, I wish people would study audio or science a lot more. They just go, ooh, what microphone are you picking? Ooh, he's got RGB. It must sound good. Fucking stupid people, motherfuckers.
Dumbass. You're a dumbass. You're great.
And his smug look is pissing me off too. His smug look is actually I can't believe it's pissing me off. I kind of just want to slap it off him the same way I'm going to slap around PWR in a casket match. Oh, which by the way, PWR, if you happen to watch this clip, I challenge you to a casket match. Get your ass down here in Georgia so I can bury your ass alive. Anyway, so let's continue.
Kind of.
I love how he
at that time in the group chat.
And you directly asked, "Can I talk?"
I was like, "Yeah, you guys okay if I do this?"
And they both said yes.
I know for a fact.
Go off. I agree.
I mean, there's potential Zillow was.
Yeah, Miss Sparkles, if you happen, and I'll tell Ames this as well. You should tell, and hopefully Ames will tell him. I want PWR to accept my challenge to wrestle me in a casket match here in Georgia. Take that fucking tattoo funding, spending the money on the ticket to get his ass down here to Georgia so I can give him a tombstone pile driver into a casket and bury his ass alive so that way he will know how much of a bitch he really is. Since he thinks he's better than me, he needs to bring it the fuck on.
I think I got a better idea right there. What if you did it at the center stage theater, set up a fucking wrestling ring there, and boom.
Oh, I got one better. At the Coca-Cola Roxy. I'm familiar with that venue. so I know exactly what I would do in it.
Oh, you mean the venue that TNA's used for a long time when they were going to Atlanta?
Oh yeah. Oh.
Like whenever they were pretty much using for like TV tapings and shit, well before Center Stage Theater was used.
Oh yes, I'm very familiar with that. Which, what was it? Oh, I got it. I'll tell you later about it, Onion. But there's some software you need to check out that I think you'll love. I'm using it actually right now to live stream, and it's called Meld Studio. It's fantastic. I love it.
Damn.
Yeah, I use it now too, and it's peak.
It's actually quite funny is that the Roxy, I believe, if I recall, I have it on Google Maps right now, and the sign on it basically is promoting a Bad Bunny concert for 2022.
Oh my god. Anyways, let's continue.
I was not aware of that.
No,
I just wanted to make the joke considering the fact that Bad Bunny was performing the Super Bowl.
I was like,
I don't want to talk about that.
Why is there potential for him to have not been fine with it? If he had said yes initially, wouldn't that be the first thing that you let off with?
Yeah.
Why didn't you lead off with that then?
Because I mean, I'm just trying to take an objective look at the situation. I don't know.
I mean, don't you agree that him saying yes would have been objectively what happened if that was true?
Yeah.
So is it true, or did he just not say anything?
He was fine with it.
But did he say yes, or did he not say anything?
It was kind of like a mix of it was like, hey, do you guys mind if I do this? And he was like, eh. It was kind of like disinterest in general.
Somebody give me the goddamn document.
Somebody get this man a shield.
Bruh.
Wolfgang also admitted to straight up being a pathological liar.
Bruh.
Oh my god!
He really thought that was going to go over. He really thought that was going to go over. Bruh.
Bro.
Bruh. Just bro. Why the fuck would you think that would have gone over? Oh.
It wouldn't at all.
Dumbass. You're a dumbass.
You're a dumbass.
You're great.
I'm not a fan of this dude. Oh, he felt it.
Oh, yeah.
He's felt it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this guy either, to be honest with you.
No, Hippleton's a prick, and he's obviously a fucking snake, so I would not want anything to do with him personally. I would rather have to suck on Keemstar's nipples for $10,000 than to have anything to do with Hippleton. That's just my opinion.
I
would rather...
The only time I would ever suck on Keemstar nipple if I wanted to get AIDS.
Wanted to get AIDS. He's wearing a red and black sweater with a metal chain around his neck. Trying to go for the Freddy Krueger look. Trying to go for the Freddy Krueger look. It looks like. You know what? I'm gonna pose this question to you, Onion, and Warlord. Would you rather have to be best friends with Hippleton for a year, and he always snakes you no matter what on anything? It doesn't matter, or be paid $1 billion, but you have to make a sex tape with your cousin? Which one would you do?
You know what? Fuck both
I'm not interested. By the way, Warlord deafened right now.
Oh, I didn't know he was deafened. But
yeah.
Which one would you pick, Coalfire? Yeah, you can join if you want.
Honestly, I kind of want to say fuck to both.
No, you got to pick one or the other. There's no deaf card. You got to pick one or the other.
Onion was able to.
I'm starting. No, I'll get to him in a moment. I'm starting with you first. You gotta pick one or the other.
Well,
I've already made my point clear, so you can go ahead and skip
me. Wait, what was your answer, Coalfire?
I am not going to commit incest, so
Alright, so he wants to be snaked. Well, Onion, you gotta pick one.
At least
You know
with
what?
the snake, I'm getting free food.
I got a better idea. Fuck both of them.
Okay, I'll let Onion have that one.
I knew you were gonna do that shit. I knew you were gonna do that shit. That's why I was just playing what I did.
This is so sus and bad. Tibbs is being mean. Yes, I am. And look, part of it is because I haven't got to see your big, beautiful biblical breast in about 6 or 7 months now. I almost gagged on that. What does he mean? Oh, so worth it. Oh, so worth it. Let's continue.
A huge concession for Paulo's side. When pressed on the finger incident, Wolfgang admits this wasn't preceded by an enthusiastic yes, but instead it was non-verbal consent. Another big concession of changing his story.
Yep.
Like clockwork, Internet Adjacent left around the 2-hour mark, and Paulo then hopped back in for a quick little victory lap. You'd think after this humiliating affair, Internet Adjacent would just give up. I mean, his entire reputation's cooked to anyone paying attention, but the very next day, Wolfgang said he was back to making videos and called in again, this time to the op block. And this one he gets pressed a lot more in his friendship to Avalon prior to him turning 18. Apparently he hadn't seen any pictures of Avalon when he was 17, but he did have his phone number and kept him around on an 18+ server, again reinforcing how much of a lie his original statement was. If there's anything to take away from this segment, it's that Internet Adjacent is, first and foremost, a total sexual deviant. If we're going by that call with Avalon. The man is a self-admitted liar who should never be trusted again in his field of work. He's also an entirely irresponsible individual when it comes to his Discord server. At this point, people started throwing away Wolfgang's defenses and believing Paulo's accusations. If only it didn't come out the very next day that the entire time this was happening, Paulo was in a relationship with his star witness.
Does anyone want to take a guess what he meant by that?
Yeah, by what?
By him being in a relationship with a star witness, meaning basically dating a particular individual. That
who was the third party?
He's a fucking creep.
Who was the third party involved? Who was the channel? So I'll put it this way: who was the channel manager for both of them? Who was the third party at that Airbnb at the time?
The person was supposed to know the boy kisser shit.
Avalon.
Yeah, that is. Avalon, yes.
Get ready for this. If you thought that the RTU cucking or the iDubbbz cucking was bad, oh boy, do I have a story for you.
On December 5th, 2025, Himbleton posted a Twitter thread with a 7-minute call attached to it. Inside this call, Avalon...
Okay, let me see if I can read out what he said there, because I want to read that. Just so everyone understands, when I say everyone in this drama sucks, I mean everyone. Here's Avalon admitting that they were planning to, quote, cuck and humiliate, end quote, Internet Adjacent on the trip. To be clear, this does not remove any criticism from Internet Adjacent. From my stream last night is fine on its own, and my interview with him. He completely dismantled himself from ever being able to be taken serious again. From admitting to being a baiter to a pathological liar, manipulating the situation in such favor. My point is just, don't take sides in this story. There is no good guy. They're all bad guys. It's as Jim Cornette would put it, a heel program. This is a heel program, and everybody involved is a heel.
Yep.
I'm like,
Exactly.
I love that I get to use the Jim Cornette quote. That's awesome.
Embleton posted a Twitter thread with a 7-minute call attached to it. Inside this call, Avalon is bragging to Alex Fair.
Right here, Alex Fair goes, I did last night. I got him to admit everything. Why is there new stuff? Would it change anything if Paulo and Avalon were planning to cuck and humiliate him, in their own words, Wolfgang weeks before the trip, and were sleeping together in the Airbnb before he even arrived? As much as I dislike Wolfgang, this part of the story has been conveniently left out of, which I don't think is fair. He goes, this Hamilton replying back going, wait, what? And Farron replies back, yes, I have the proof. A clip of Avalon saying all of this and asking me not to leak it. Though this would change the situation much, I don't want to go against him unless it means something. Because, I mean, it would definitely show that Avalon isn't a reliable source and is willing to lie, like lying by omission. And Farron goes, it was recorded on the 25th of November. My ex's birthday, by the way. That's pretty fucking fitting for liars. Anyways.
Whoa.
So let's see.
About getting with Paulo at the Airbnb and his plan to cuck and humiliate internet adjacent.
If it went public, it would have to be done like very right, and it'd probably have to be seen as like some sort of gay up against Wolfgang.
Right, because like if it did go public that you and Paulo had in the Airbnb behind his back,
it would
fuel conspiracy theories,
and it would also like possibly devalidate a lot of Paulo's points. Shouldn't be mentioned until it's like helpful to like Paulo's side. For about 15 minutes before Wolfgang woke up and came into the living room, me and Paulo were making out. The second that Wolfgang came in, Paulo immediately got up and went to the opposite sofa and the opposite side of the room. He was mentioning how he wants me to come back with him to his house so we could and like he wanted to spend the night with me. We were chatting and he was into me and he was probably horny.
Avalon was pretty much as much of a creep as Paulo, of course.
I would say just as bad as Review Tech USA. Just as bad.
Oh yeah.
Like there is no getting around that one.
We all know how much of a weirdo creep he is.
Yeah, fucking. I could go so far as to say that he's probably just as bad as Triton is, and that's fucking saying something. That's a level of fuckery that left a very sour taste in my mouth when I heard that the first time I heard that, and it's still leaving a very sour taste in my mouth. Kind of making me want to slap the shit out of him.
At least we all know. Triton will never have as many quote unquote rumor girlfriends as I do.
Yeah.
We all know that Triton will never have 63,000 girlfriends.
Anyway, let's continue.
Fucking weirdos.
He just kind of reflected that on Wolfgang. We basically had this thing called Operation Wildcard. It went on for about a month. Basically, we were like, Wolfgang's annoying as... why don't we just cuck him? We've wanted to drop him for a while, like before all of this.
Why don't we just cuck him? Why don't I just fucking beat the shit out of you, put you in the same casket that I'm going to put PWR in, and bury your ass alive along with PWR so you can be a cousin fucker just like him? That sounds great to me. That sounds fantastic. I actually want to make that happen. Fucking crybaby, useless piece of fucking cunt waffle douchebag.
Yeah.
I would 10 times rather have to be best friends with RTU for a month than to ever be fucking friends with Avalon. Ever. I would rather have my career ruined by RTU than to ever be friends with Avalon. That's how much I hate Avalon. I would rather RTU fuck my career up. I would rather have that happen
Or
than
at
ever be
least-
friends with Avalon.
Here's the thing. At least RTU will fuck your career up to your face. Well, Avalon here will go sneaking behind your back and
Yeah, at least
destroy your
RTU's got
career
the
behind the scenes.
Yeah, at least wise RTU will actually fucking make a video exposing me then. At least wise it would be a live stream. It would be something. It would prove that he actually has more cojones than this son of a bitch. And that's what he is. That's what Avalon is a son of a bitch. I can't believe I'm saying this, but RTU is better than Avalon. I cannot believe those words just came out of my mouth, and everybody here should clip that and send it to RTU. Avalon is worse than RTU by a country mile.
You want to know something that I find a little aggravating? The fact that they're using the name Avalon of all things.
And they got fucking Pikachu.
How many people? Yeah, and Pikachu. But the name Avalon, you don't know what that comes from, right?
Refresh my memory.
King Arthur, like stuff, the Gardens of Avalon.
Oh
and,
no! God damn it! Of course it fucking did.
Yeah.
Of course it fucking did. Let's continue.
We decide, like, while we're at it, we might as well have the achievement of cucking him. Because he was so obsessed with Parlo, we were just like, yeah, might as well. Wolfgang obsessing over Parlo for like 3 months. Didn't even take me 30 minutes. We're just kind of laughing to ourselves because we know when we spill the beans with him, it's gonna be so funny. I'm gonna drop him, and then I'm just gonna say, oh, by the way, you know how you've were obsessing over Parlo for 3 months straight? Yeah, I him 2 hours before you landed, mate. You can basically clip anything I say, except the about me and Parlo.
Okay, aside from the fact that it is very funny that there was yet more stuff going on in this Airbnb, this is our first full picture of Avalon we've gotten so far, and it paints him out as a total snake.
So here's Avalon saying, in my eyes, I was saying those things. It was more just me, yes-manning him, because he kept calling me as opposed to giving him a genuine critiques. Oh, here's more text message. Oh my god, this is gonna be fucking great. I can tell.
In case you forgot.
Yes, I'm fine being a snake to someone like that. I was at the Airbnb. I saw a lot of the shit, plus this stuff prior. I hate the guy, and like I also said to him multiple times to his face, my sympathies have gone from him a long time ago.
Wow.
Wow. Because also, FYI, acting like this is Impleton responding back, if I'm not mistaken, going, also, FYI, acting like that is not professional in any way, shape, or form. If that's how someone who becomes your client, quote client, can expect to be treated, I would highly encourage anyone to never sign with you. A fucking man on that one. A fucking man. Amen, brother. Amen. Yep. You get my full fucking coat clap support. I'm my audience. If you ever need a manager, don't ever fucking go to this guy. Don't ever go to Avalon. I will make fun of you if you go to Avalon. I will go out of my way to make fun of you. I will do a whole goddamn live stream making fun of you just for signing up with this guy. Don't ever fucking go with him. He's useless. He's a fucking snake. He'll steal your money and fuck your content over. And if he wants to fucking sue me, I got a video right here proving it.
You know what? I think Parlo was probably going to sue Avalon for that.
If I was Wolfgang, I would consider fucking suing him. This is fucking breach of not only is this breach of contract, but this is breach of interest.
Yeah.
So, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy.
This is a guy who's in.
This is why you keep something known as pleasure and business separate.
That's why people say don't fish off the company dock for a reason.
Yeah.
Well, quote unquote professionalism would be immediately cutting him off completely as soon as you had gotten to a point of hatred where you were actively plotting against him. In parentheses, which sounds like it was well before the meetup. Professionalism would have been giving him a critique and a hard truth rather than what you essentially admitting is lying to his face, giving a false sense of hope, and being partially responsible for keeping the drama alive. Like I said, essentially, in a sense, he fucked Wolfgang out of his money. In a sense, stealing his money because he fucked his content up, he fucked his career up, and the fact that he wasn't actually working for him. He was working against him.
Yeah.
So one could argue, technically speaking, he was stealing money because Wolfgang was actively paying him to turn against him, and Wolfgang had no knowledge of that.
Yep.
What's wrong with people?
Technically, pay in a way you could say they were paying more than just money, but also
dignity as well, and Lord knows what he then what did Avalon now my question then is, what if Avalon was possibly stealing content? Is it possible?
I mean, possible, yeah.
I mean, if he's willing to stake him and plot against him like this, what else is he willing to do to him? I'm not saying he outright stole anything else, other than the fact that, in my opinion, he stole his money. That's genuinely my opinion. And this video, these text messages are backing it up too.
Yep.
Like, what else did he take from Wolfgang? It really fucking makes you wonder. It makes you wonder what else makes you wonder if he's got a blackmail folder.
Also, I really hope he did take his virginity.
I fucking hope he didn't touch Wolfgang at all. I really hope not. I'm starting to fucking feel bad for Wolfgang. At first, I didn't. At first, I was like, well, it sucks for you. But now I'm thinking about it. Holy shit, this is even more fucked up than I realized it was.
Exactly. This type of drama is pretty much not all black and white. Everyone's a fucking hypocrite.
Yeah, everyone's a goddamn heel in this story. But the worst of them is Avalon.
By the way, they're the biggest heel. Why am I keep on wanting to call them a she? I don't know why. Probably because they have that girlish male voice or something.
Felt it. He's felt it. So go ahead.
But for some odd reason, but anyway, how much you willing to do some favors behind the scenes with $2 bill?
I imagine they're probably willing to do a lot. Because personally, I don't like these people at all.
Yeah.
I'm still not going to subscribe to Wolfgang. Wolfgang's a fucking weirdo.
They sound like they are very money hungry. And also sexually hungry for one another.
Hypersexuality, I suppose, but let's continue.
Internet Adjacent's channel
professionalism would have been giving you, let's see, John says behind the scenes, this is fucked up, man. Agreed.
The fact there was even a whole group gathering under Operation Wildcard is pathetic.
There were a bunch of people who supported it.
I don't remember what TFW stood for, but I'm gonna read it like this. I wake up and Wildcard's out. In Paula's defense, it may have been an idea conjured up by me, Spar, and Cryptic. And him replies back, I mean, it doesn't really change the fact that y'all pro, and like, holy mother of God, you're sneaky.
Operation Wildcard? It's gay. If this released before...
Operation Wildcard is gay.
Is that... What the fuck was it exactly? Okay, there we go. So essentially, he's like, I mean, he didn't fuck you less than a month after you turn 18. No, you did. did he after knowing you when you were a minor? So if I were you, I'd be a bit more careful calling someone weird when the cat's out of the bag now. And Avalon's like, is this referring to Paro? And then him is like, having more people know who knew you were a minor fucked you less than a month after you turned 18.
Yeah. Actually, now if you think about it, that makes, based on this evidence, it makes Paulo look like a minor fucker.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my God!
Let's be real here. I will say this: Paro is not a minor fucker, but I do think that he is a fucking asshole.
Well, think about it. Because they said he did it a month. If I'm not mistaken, on that phone call, he said a month prior to that, right? And they saying it was a month, before he turned 8. Well, a month after. He didn't fuck you unless less than a month after. So I'm trying to understand if I'm understanding this correctly. Either he fucked him before or after he turned 18. If it was before, then it makes him a predator of sorts. If it's after, which I'm hoping that's the case, that means he's in my opinion, that's still kind of predatory behavior if you think about it. Because it's somebody older getting somebody younger and waiting and kind of, in a sense, grooming them into the situation. But however, Avalon did say that was his suggestion. So I suppose that's a null and void conversation there.
Yeah.
And I want to make it clear that I'm not saying Paulo's a pedophile by any stretch of the imagination. I don't think so. I haven't seen any evidence to suggest he is a pedophile. The only evidence to suggest anybody is a pedophile, technically speaking, I just demonetized myself on YouTube, whatever, is Wolfgang / Internet Adjacent based on the Discord story. However, I would need to know more about the Discord story before I would ever say he's a pedophile. Is he a sexual deviant? No questions asked he is. But everybody else in this fucking story is too, so, like, that to me is a null and void statement as well.
Have you heard the, the phrase, takes one to know one? Well,
everybody in here, everybody in this video that's not Toastify, and the 3 other, well, the 2 other ones, fuck Hibbleton, he can go fuck himself. Oh yeah, Dickers is a decent guy, so he can be allowed off the hook as well. Anyways, I'm just saying, I'm not saying anyone's a pedophile. I don't know. This is fucking more insane than what I remembered when I first listened to this. Like, goddamn.
Before Wolfgang's call-in,
he's secretly listen to everyone.
I know, right? To be clear, I don't think Paulo is a groomer, but I would pretty clearly say that if we were pulling the weird card, it's probably applicable both ways. And more people knew you were as a minor fucked you less than a month before you turned. Yeah.
Exceptions. Even Avalon knows that this makes
Paulo. Oh my god, he calls him his boyfriend.
Yeah, he called him his boyfriend. Then it's like he did pursue Paro. He had an interest in him. He couldn't speak for him personally, but he's not going to. Let's continue.
I'm not really gonna.
Worse. Whilst we don't know whether Paulo was involved in the operation and he denies it, we now know at least.
Hold on. Rewind a bit.
Give me a second.
Rewind a bit. I wanted to see that. I wanted to read that full-on message right there.
Because Miss Sparkle said she's going to be on, but disappeared to the 4 fucking winds of the earth. So let's go halftime here. Let's go halftime. And we're going to mute it so that way I'm not killing my hearing.
Oh, yeah. So essentially it was like he did pursue Paro. Okay, hold on. That's where it cuts.
Yeah.
That's where it cuts. Let's go ahead and try again here. Wait for it. No.
Boyfriend.
Wait. And boom! Oh,
damn!
Fucking Josh!
Let's see.
Hold on. I'll go ahead and try and. I'll go and try and figure out.
Let's see. We're trying to get this fucking one little thing.
Okay. I'll go ahead and try and get that in there. So let's see. I'll go ahead and try to read it myself. So like, for fuck's sake, stupid fucking cuts.
No, actually, I'm gonna slow it down even further.
Wait for it. Here we go. So basically, Avalon said he did pursue Parlo and had an interest in him. He can't speak for him personally, but he's not really going to blame it on him for faking either way. LOL.
I did pursue Paulo, had an interest in him. I can't speak for him personally, but I'm not really going to blame you, referring to Himpleton, for thinking either way. Now that that's there, let's go back to normal speed. And here we go.
Whilst we don't know whether Parlo was involved in the operation and he denies it, we now know at least that Avalon and Parlo got together at the Airbnb. That's a big thing to leave out of a story where you're using Avalon as a key witness. Remember that Parlo tried to model Avalon as an unbiased third party.
Right here. Here's multiple examples of it. After Woking was seen pushing me to perform sex with him while he was in his, quote, femboy clothes, end quote, I eventually felt obligated shyly. This was following him consenting messaging me to join him in his room, which made Avalon uncomfortable as he was in the other room watching this happen. Why is he watching? And Avalon then proceeded to leave. Why the fuck are you watching? Fuck's wrong with you? Wolfgang is seen consistently pushing the idea of having shower sex. Avalon also attested, since he was in the adjacent room, that I offered to have a shower first before Wolfgang. Pushing who should go first clearly pushed the motive that I did not want to share a shower with him nor engage sexually at the time following the prior incident. Yeah, because you were fucking him, you dumb motherfucker. You're fucking over your poor, you were cucking your poor fucking friend who liked you, who wanted to spend quality time with you, and you didn't have the fucking balls to tell him no. You fucking coward. Cowardly ass bitch. Let's see. I didn't know what to say. As I quickly got ready to leave, I observed his shavings in the bathroom sink and then asked him to rub soap on his back, which made me feel uncomfortable. When I left the ordeal, Avalon took notice of how unsettling the dynamics and the situation was and then left. All these instances are easily to deprecate decipher that I was uncomfortable. Avalon was able to clearly discern this. However, I tried to make light of the situation at the time because of how grossed out I felt. Perhaps Woking did not pick up on all examples. Because I heard that Woking allegedly might be on the autism spectrum. Allegedly. And now Coalfire can get felt in as well. However, I rushed into the situation clearly only thinking about himself and personal desires.
It's only allegedly until the actual stuff for it. I could tell less.
Because Coalfire at this point, trying to think about anything. He's like, I bet Coalfire right now is like, can we go back to the cousin fucker? That was funny.
I'm tired as fuck, honestly.
I don't blame you. I'm not too far behind on the holy shit, I want to pass out thing.
Yeah, I'm not too far behind either, to be honest here.
Party witness during both Beckett and Dickus' streams. He can debate Peter all he wants about this point, but it's very obvious how he presented it to you, me, and them.
I have Avalon, who's going to be attesting to everything because he was the one who was present watching all of this. and he has like virtually no incentive to lie, considering every single platform I've had has been completely taken now.
Now, as snaky as Avalon has been, this entire segment isn't about hating him, because with the spotlight shifting over and people realizing, oh, the other guy sucks as well, the cogs were turning. From the start, it was puzzling how this 17, 18-year-old was managing huge YouTube channels and being an SEO expert. As I said before, his docket of work was blowing up off sexual furry memes from a young age. Some people speculate that the strange people around Avalon affected his change in content. In particular, it mirrored that of Vexium Swift, furry meme poster by day, adult star on Twitter by night. Vexium is a strange individual, especially to someone that knew him back when he was doing commentary videos.
Oh my
He's
God,
an
he has
excessively
OnlyFans
sexually explicit
content.
person, and God help you if you see any of those videos. And seeing Avalon copying his content.
Why is it that so many people have an OnlyFans account?
I swear to God, what is up with these fucking people having fucking Oh my God.
I mean, literally, the cousin fucker has an OnlyFans account.
Apparently.
Why the fuck does almost everybody have a fucking OnlyFans? Like, this is just bullshit.
I swear to God, at this point.
I severely hope we, do anyone know if, RTU has a OnlyFans?
No, not to my knowledge, at least. I don't think so.
Thank God. No one wants to see that tiny micro penis and fat ass.
No, it's Masucci Micro. It's the Masucci Micro.
What's the difference?
that pisses him off, that's why.
Oh.
You do start to hear alarm bells ringing. I don't want to accuse Vexium of anything because truthfully, I don't fully know what happened, but when I hear that Avalon was following Vexium's NSFW account as a minor, that makes me suspicious.
What the
When his
fuck?
only measure to keep him away was to reply
Vexium says, I only follow you because we're friends / make YouTube videos. I gave you a heads up when I made my account 18 plus. Even said you should mute / unfollow me, and obviously wouldn't be mad law. They go exactly me presuming Vex had a lot of people attacking him. A bunch of people were making fun of him for it. It's obvious these people are grasping for straws to try and find a gotcha point when you've been nothing but appropriate and a good mate to me and Lamau. Idiots be idioting. Avalon states Veteran's video that there was nothing weird going on behind the scenes with him and Veteran. Avalon and Vexen were friends from October 2024, and Avalon was around 16, 17. Veteran was around 30. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, fuck's wrong with you? Coalfire's done. He's done.
saying please block me instead of actually removing him, that sounds like he did it more for optics than actual purpose. In a twist not even M. Night Shyamalan would think of, Vexium Swift also had allegations with other minors and being sexual with them. This turned into the Vexium Swift drama, which is kind of the prequel to this current situation. We got recurring characters like Avalon, Jerry, and even Wolfgang himself. It took a year until Vexium gave a full response to these allegations. There's a lot of other stuff he addresses, but the things that I'm interested in are these leaked calls that Vexium had. In this call, Avalon is with a user named Artica. If that name rings any bells, yes, that is the same Artica Snowpaw Disney-ass name that runs the big influencer management company in the story. Apparently, Artica approached Avalon about making an NSFW company together. Avalon was a minor at the time, around 15 to 16 years old. Vexium shows that Artica was 21. That context only makes this clip far worse, where Artica talks with Avalon about flying him out to the UK.
Yeah, anyway, how you doing, Artica?
Yes, travel plans.
Ooh.
So, I have to make the decision on if I'm coming to the UK on the 11th. Once I buy these tickets, I can't get a refund for them. If you want a ticket, I can go ahead and buy you one when they come out on the 11th. But I need to know that for sure, as they're not refundable.
If you can go, I can go.
We've got 10,000 for the trip, but it's not worth anything if I can't get that passport in order.
Not only are these videos disturbing...
Oh my God.
Oh my God!
Oh God, why did I choose to do this? I should have stuck with the cousin fucking story. That was great. And of course, I had to torture myself with this shit. Oh God. All right.
It calls into question the entire process around Artica and his company.
I'll just let you know, guys, if you guys have to leave, you do not have to stay. If you have to go, you can go.
Unfortunately, after this ends, I'm going to be dragged off by another individual, it sounds like.
Oh, oh boy. Miss Sparkle said she's going to be here, and she has not shown up. What the fuck? Always disappoints me. Anyways, let's continue.
As far as we know, they included 3 YouTubers. Parlo, Internet Adjacent, and Gramgo, as well as Avalon, obviously. There's also someone called Alex, but I'm not entirely sure who this could be referring to. At least 3 of these people were fighting with each other online. And at the very least, this influencer management company had a case of interpersonal relationships for malicious intent. That's at least got to be like a call to HR or something. Zenova Influencer Network, which is the name of the company, is something I find so fascinating in the story. After all, how did Artica get to this position? Both him and Avalon claimed that Mr. Beast had offered them $1 million to sign to his team. This is most certainly an obvious lie. But what kind of management company would have it?
Everybody's trying to beg our fucking Mr. Beast's name, I swear to God.
So, have Mr. Beast ever had, like, history of being associated with Foley's?
No. Not even a little.
Well, then.
Then again, we got.
Go ahead.
Under the bus, man.
Oh, sorry. I mean, then again, he had associations with Ava Chris Tyson.
Well, okay, well, that's a different thing. Ava Chris Tyson isn't a furry.
True, but she is a creep.
Yeah, yeah, she is. But again, we're talking about just association with furries. We're not talking about association with creeps. That's a different part of that subject.
Okay.
But even so, with that, it doesn't. Just because he happened to be friends with somebody that turned out to be an absolute fucking creepo doesn't mean that he had association with these 2 individuals in question. Which, according to the video and a whole bunch of other evidence, he never fucking reached out to them ever about giving them $1 million, ever. Under any circumstances. Like, they just fucking made that shit up for internet clout.
CEO tells such a lie. And what might concern me more is Artica's relationship with Avalon. Well, we would start to find out more details to all these suspicions through a complete accident.
Oh, here we go.
On December 9th, 2025, Dickers was live covering the usual internet drama of the day. About 6.5 hours into his stream, he received a message on Discord, one that wasn't meant for him. Before this, Dickers contacted Artica about why he terminated Wolfgang's influencer contract. Artica sent a statement saying Wolfgang tried to keep secrets from others. Pretty vague. He then said everything should have remained private and extended an apology to everyone involved. All fine, except 20 minutes later, Dickers received another message. In this one, Artica is berating Parlo, Wolfgang, Avalon, and Alex for not shutting up.
This is why I told you all to shut up. This streaming that I told you guys were all afraid of is going to try to milk some cash out of my apology statement. It's all about the money. This is why I tell you guys to hush, and it's not that hard, Wolfgang. Stop being a jackass. Avalon, you should have known better. Paulo, stop flipping on a dime. Alex, don't even know why you're here. Why'd you bring him up in?
Alex, I don't even know why you're here.
That's probably Alex Tanuki.
Oh yeah, that guy. Well, yeah. Okay. Well,
that girl. That girl.
Yeah. Well,
you mean because that's the way.
Well, why is she with here? Well, then why bring her up in the message? Makes no sense. That's stupid.
Yeah, why
he also rants at how this streamer that everyone was afraid of, aka Dickers, was milking cash out of his apology. Artica ends his message by going at everyone one by one, saying to Avalon that he should know better. Despite everything, Artica, Avalon, Wolfgang, and Parlo were still in some sort of business group chat. Artica deleted his message, but it was too little, too late. Dickers had a Discord client that saved deleted DMs, and pulled it up on stream.
And now, their Discord status has gone from Do Not Disturb to Invisible.
Artica then makes some out-of-this-world guess that Dickers...
I'm assuming with you being a controversial streamer, you'll probably have a client that saves DMs. This DM was not for you. I never sent it to anyone, and since all the group chats are closed since I came back, my bad.
Have a client that saves DMs. Obviously, he was watching the stream. Dickers asked, hey, are you listening to the stream? Because, I mean, yeah. Artica then plays dumb and says he didn't know Dickers was live. This blatant blunder led to Artica calling in and facing the music.
Is there a group chat right now between Wolfgang, Zillow, Paulo, and Alex and yourself?
No, there was, but it's all been deleted.
But you typed this statement out with the intention to send it to several other people?
Yes. Did I actually do it? No.
What's the collaboration between these people then? Why are these people all in a group chat together?
Honestly, I don't know.
Come on, you're business partners with Avalon.
I don't manage anybody anymore. I quit.
You quit? You're a 60% shareholder in the business, no?
I quit. I'm done.
So you've handed the business all over to Zillow?
Yep.
Artica goes on to say Wolfgang was threatening a lawsuit. This would have been both against the company, as well as Artica and Avalon personally. This gives us more of an insight into how the company itself works, if you can even call it a company.
To be clear, since the company is...
Alright, so let me read the messages. I'm going to make it real quick. I terminated the contract with Vulcan because I was asked to keep secrets from others. I will not operate that way, personally or professionally. I also was met with threats, which I will not tolerate. I'm not going to discuss specifics beyond that point. I do not condone the actions involved in this situation, and I believe it should have remained private. None of this should have occurred. I sincerely apologize for my part in anything connected to it. I also extend my apology on behalf of Avalon, Wolfgang, Paulo, and Alex. Even though Alex did nothing wrong. It's like...
a startup and the only people funding it is my bank account. We don't have any legality to store people under a company contract. So the contracts are personalized. They're individual.
So when you're saying that a lawsuit is going to be filed against Avalon personally and the business, you're saying there is no business for Wolfgang to be able to sue?
There's a business name, but there's nothing tied to it right now.
Please take this as a reminder to know who you're working for. This conversation sparks up questions about Artica's other business ventures, and the mood really changes.
Was there ever a planned endeavor to start a toy company?
Yes. We've been planning for roughly 2 years.
And that was with Zillow as a business partner, right?
Correct.
So that was when he was 16.
So... correction, I started planning, but Zillow just kind of tagged along when he was of age. Concepting has been in planning for 2 years.
Look
Zillow
at Dickers.
joining and knowing about
real quick,
this.
just look at how he's reacting right now. You can clearly tell he's really like, what the fuck? Like, are you serious? It's pretty obvious that's how he's reacting.
It's about 2 months.
How long have you been in business with Zillow in terms of the YouTube management business?
I've been trying to mentor Zillow on how to grow his own channel first.
Zillow had a channel where he would trace over furry graphic art for use on YouTube, right? To make it within TOS?
Wow.
I'm not gonna comment on that.
I mean, that is the content on his channel, right?
Okay.
I mean... It seems like you accept that. So how long have you been mentoring Zillow on his channel?
Since it started.
When he was 15 years old. Or younger, actually. He would have been 15 this time 3 years ago. He would have been 14 when he created his channel. I mean, would you characterize your relationship with Zillow as totally wholesome?
Avalon.
Yes.
But you're aware that Zillow is engaged with NSFW topics as kind of a mainstay of his kind of online behavior.
Well, I am aware now.
Oh my god. I just look at some of the titles.
Oh.
More of Twitter's furry struggles, boyfriend kisser license, furry mama to watch with boy kisser, a furry reacts to the world's strangest vehicles, my perfect apocalypse bloopers. One of them literally said, hold up. I know that we're trying to get through this, but I gotta go back through this. I'm gonna slow it down. Actually, I'm gonna mute it first. Then I'm gonna slow it down, and we're gonna go through this. I'm sorry to keep you up, Coalfire, but I feel like we need to read some of this. from the United Kingdom, obviously, joined in 2022. That would be 3 years ago. So they would have been 15 at the time they created their account. Had to have been at least 15. Okay, so they started content probably what, in 2016? 2016, well, when they would have been 16, excuse me. Trump regime is lying, so they're political. Let's see, something about entitled Trump voters regretting their stupidity. So they're extreme leftists who cucked one of their best friends. That fits. That actually fits pretty perfectly.
Yeah, I'm not too shocked about that.
They're a leftist cunt waffle. Got it. Okay, so he hits the earliest video, right? Okay, so now boy kisser montage. Holy shit.
Starting to sound like to some degree with some that this person is outdid RTU most definitely.
Oh my god, RTU is a
saint.
Yeah,
compared to
a
this
fucking
person.
saint. He is a fucking saint. Dude, compared to oh my god. I can't believe I just said he's a saint. The fuck is coming? The fuck is wrong with this world? Look at this one. 2.9 thousand views 2 years ago. Straight men, what is the gayest thing you've done? Boy kisser meme in a nutshell. I love staring at gay people is on the fucking thumbnail of this. Oh my god, I hope no one ever fucking clips any of this out of context. this all would just get me fucking murdered on in fucking so many levels. Holy Jesus.
I'm sure the guy that fucked his cousin probably trying to.
I wouldn't be surprised, and it would go nowhere in a hurry because nobody would care because he fucked his cousin. Anyways, boy kisser montage, Twitter's furry struggles, furry URL memes are interesting. Clean my house, fuck off. Furries in the news today. That's fury, not furries, furies. Someone fucking misspelled fury.
Yep.
That was obviously a misspell. Whatever. Oh my god. Really. It's fucking. Because we've already like heard this part of it as he's talking about it, right?
Yep.
Let it play through, because we're going to see another part of it real quick. Chat, I think Avalon is a fucking villain. Yes, they are. 100%. I agree with that. See, right there. Midget Matic, that's a great username. Goes, chat, I think Avalon is a fucking villain. Yes, they are. 100%. I'm glad. Oh, here we go with more. Boy kisser license. Furry memes that will make you a boy kisser. Silly Reddit. My dad would not be proud of me right now if he was
There's
here.
no channel.
If my dad
up.
You know what? I actually go look. Let me punch her name in again. We're gonna go look it up real quick. And I'm not gonna show it on screen just in case.
Yep.
But I'm gonna look up to see if the channel is still up. Let's see.
Because if it is, I think it shouldn't be up with that type of content, seeing how it is YouTube.
Yeah, like. Okay, I'm making sure I'm spelling the name right. Okay. Yes, their channel is still up.
Can you see if it's still posting?
Yes, they posted 2 days ago.
Oh my word.
They have 75,000 subscribers.
People are how many subscribers have they gotten in the video? You should show, right?
Yeah,
On
so
the
pulling back the
video.
video, at the time that they were up, they had 70,000 subscribers.
So they've gone up?
Yes, 5,000 since then. You look lonely. I didn't know you were gay. That's not food. How to unsync a cat. Were you trying to kiss
This is just
me?
a work of like, oh no.
Hey, handsome, do you have a boyfriend? Femboy guns?
What?
Oh my word.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Son, I'm home. The rumors are true. You all know. Trump regime is unhinged. Bro, you're the one that cucked your fucking friend. Don't even start with the unhinged shit. Furries are smart, right? No, you're fucking retarded. Oh, let's see. Good fucking grief. He's gone political nonsense. That's great. Trying to fucking bury his past. Oh my god, look who he involved. Look who he involved, Coalfire.
To go after all of the people at one point, he went after Asmongold.
Bro. He fucking went after Asmongold. No, to be honest, with Asmongold. Yeah, right.
I can see
I'm scared about that. Probably made fun of Turk's death.
See him ripping.
Oh my god, look at him copying thumbnails. Look at him. He's copying thumbnails.
Yeah, he's copying thumbnails from Parwell and Sunny V2.
And internet anarchist. Oh my god, look at all the fucking... Look at him. Like, fuck, you got no room to talk about corruption whatsoever. Not a fucking piece of room ever.
They stopped doing the Foley stuff so they could go super political.
Yeah, and then you can see some of the political stuff that they're doing.
The political stuff. That way they could
get views. See, because they get 95,000 views, 47,000 views. Let's see, more 89,000 views. Let's see, right here, 51,000 views. It's pretty fucking obvious they did it. Let's see here, 94,000 views right here. Where's that Charlie Kirk video where they probably made fun of his death because they're a fucked up human being?
Oh, let's be real here. There's probably a bunch of things regarding Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk just assassinated 11,000. Sorry, go ahead.
Really, I'm pretty sure there's a few things about Charlie Kirk that people probably don't realize. For example, his own organization is probably committing fraud.
All right, whether or not, if anything, to that will be a different thing to cover at a different fucking time. Oh, yay, people love my drum covers. That's awesome. Anyways, that's not the point. Point here, right here is, and if you look, they stopped doing political stuff, right, for a little bit. They stopped the views, because the views went horribly down, obviously, because everybody realized they were an unhinged lunatic. So now they start back with the furry porn. More furry porn. More furry porn, getting tons of fucking views. So now they're back to doing furry porn videos. Let's look at some posts real quick. We're probably gonna end it tonight. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna be watching the full video.
Yeah, let's end it tonight. We're not gonna watch the whole thing.
You guys want me to start streaming again? Oh my god, they're fucking streaming. Oh god, now I have to look. I'm back playing games while being gay. Really?
No.
And they're using a VTuber model.
Oh, fucking no. He's using a VTuber model.
Oh my god. Did I A-log this person? I feel like I should. Make fun of them.
I think the Kiwi Farms do a better job at A-logging him.
I don't know. I might be able to do a pretty good job. I mean, I did a pretty good job with RTU. He's like super fucking easy to do.
The guy who fucked his
Oh yeah, PWR. Okay, so that's great. So you know what? Let's get to the fucking end of the video, shall we? Let's go to the conclusion.
The very end of the conclusion, they all had one big, massive sex party.
So here's the conclusion that Toastify comes to. So here we go.
So, where does that leave all our characters? Well, Internet Adjacent left YouTube, then came back. He's still trying to slop his way through everything, despite the alarming revelations. Don't get it twisted. Wolfgang is a pathological liar and sexual deviant, and that's me being kind. The allegations that have now made him stand out from the boundless world of slop commentary may very well prove how replaceable he can be. Meanwhile, Paulo has released a 3-hour video responding to everyone. In terms of Internet Adjacent, it's okay. In terms of Paulo himself, it's pretty sloppy, framing certain DMs, having a double standard, scolding everyone for not taking the big sparkly Cinderella seriously when that was a totally useless detail, not even worth including in your document. I'm sure this was really important for the video, but the part about his relationship with Avalon or the fact it wasn't disclosed? Nah, not there, not even mentioned. He also apologizes for the GoFundMe, but clarifies that he didn't say he was broke and still bought the items,
Why is he
which
wearing
also now includes an
sunglasses?
iPhone. Essentially, Paulo made a GoFundMe for food and bills that he could already afford. It's a roundabout way of doing a scam, but it is a scam, or at least it would have been successful if he didn't get called out.
Paul tries to argue that him asking for a small donation means he never advised people being broke at all. Well, that's hilarious. When people ask for just a small donation, when they're broke, obviously asking people to donate when they can. Let's see, begging for money is not mean to be a normal lifestyle. Oh, fuck off.
On it. I correctly pointed this out in the video premiere chat, and Paulo banned me.
Look at this. He got banned. He instantly got banned.
Yeah. He got banned.
He's felt it.
Then accused me of being paid by Internet Adjacent to be some devil's advocate. So that was fun. During this video premiere, Paulo made a shotgun blast of allegations against
Slep. You know the guy that exposed Roblox? Yeah, that's who he took a shot at.
Oh yeah, Ruben Sim.
No, he took a shot at Slep, the guy who worked with
All right, yes.
the one, the
Oh,
only
yeah, Slap.
Mr. Chris Hansen.
No, Ruben Sim has his history of exposing Roblox well before that.
But did he work with Chris Hansen?
Oh.
Yeah, Slep knew one eye. I know. Oh my God! Take an English class.
Oh yeah, Chris Hansen's worked with a lot of people.
Should be trans porn when I was 17. He did it because I was questioning my gender identity at the time. Sure, he did. That's bullshit. Paulo, when his dad tells him to get a job, this girl man's harassing a 19-year-old minor.
Like, for fuck's sake, Chris Hansen, I believe, if I recall, he's friends with some very interested people. I will say so myself. For fuck's sake, he's friends with a fucking insane clown posse.
So,
that's hilarious. I forgot he is. That is fucking funny.
A minor.
What? As they're saying, the question is he a minor?
No. I said, how is a 19-year-old a minor?
Oh, because Coldfire only heard part of it. So let me reread the comment because it's meant to be a joke against Paulo for how much of a bitch he is. Rubinson said, Paulo, when his dad tells him to get a job, the quote of the title of the video would be, this grown man is harassing a 19-year-old minor. That's the joke.
The Roblox YouTubers Ruben Sim and Schlepp and their associates. Then, after the video premiere, he immediately hopped on Himbleton's stream again, got pressed on these new allegations, and admitted he had no proof of what happened. He also admitted that he continued to have a relationship with Avalon after the Airbnb stuff, and to this day, he remains under Avalon's contract, and the two are still working together. There's also this clip from him talking about his response.
I'm just gonna lie. There'll be a few lies in the video. One, that I'm sorry to Arham, because Arham is a hypocrite and he's made the exact same jokes. Two, being that I don't own the channel. And three, being that I'm extremely sorry for the document, even though the document talked about me being and somehow people just don't care about that.
If you want my honest answer on what really happened at the Airbnb, I can only say I don't know. Both sides have lied in different ways, one by exaggeration and the other by omission. I guess whatever happened there doesn't really matter now. It won't change how much of a freak Internet Jason has been. It won't change how Paolo tried to scam his audience, or the numerous other things he's been exposed for. That's kind of why I just find this whole situation funny. These are meticulous liars who, in the middle of their serious accusations, included the most embarrassing information on God's green earth to destroy each other, only to have their attempts completely overshadowed by their absurdity. Constantly firing, always trying to have the last laugh, parading around their ego when they're up, only to get comically exposed a day later. Some people might say this is a cautionary tale of mad, mutually assured destruction. But I assure you that it's really a lesson on a very, very simple concept, named TMI.
Too much
Thank you for
information.
watching, and until next time, stay safe and stay toasty.
And that's it. That's the video.
Yep.
Holy Jesus, we're done. I can't do it anymore tonight. I've got other things I need to get done real quick, and I also want to go to bed.
Yeah, same here.
Unfortunately, we gotta get dragged off to another thing.
Where are you getting dragged off to?
Maybe you should go look into the server I get dragged off to see.
Which one? Would you like to clarify in like DMs which one?
Start with the and it has I.
Can you just send me a text in DMs? I'm not gonna sit here and keep trying to figure out which one is. Oh, that one. Look, you probably should tell him you need to go to bed tonight. I already told him that, look, I'm live streaming. I'm not hopping into anything. Well, what I am going to do is go ahead and close this out. Because we're done for the night.
We're definitely done.
Oh, my fucking God. Between the cousin fucking and the cucking your best friend because you're a prick and you're fucking... Oh, my God. They cucked their friend. They cucked the guy that was working for them. They ruined his life. And they want to be celebrated as the fucking heroes and the victims. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Fuck off a cliff. Fuck all the way off a cliff. I hope you get hit by a bus while you're fucking off the cliff. Fucking nut job, motherfucker. That's my personal opinion. And I'm going to give me some coke clap for it, too. So, what do you think, Coalfire?
They all should just go hold hands together and take one last step together off a bridge.
Sounds great to me. What do you think, Onion?
To be honest here, I really think that everyone involved in that stupid shit needs to fucking be put in prison.
Agreed. 100%. 100% agree with that. And so I just want to say thank you to Onion for coming on last minute like that. That was fucking great that was fucking hilarious. You caught midway through the whole cousin fucking story. Thank you, Coalfire, for being with me the entire time.
Wait, did he come in midway or was
Yeah.
it at the start?
He came in midway because we were almost done with the call when he came in.
I thought that was Dada Pugs.
No, Gotta Pugs was there in the chat, and he comes up, and he came up towards the midway point as well. Because after him, Onion would join. And then Warlord would come in as well. And special thank you to Gotta Pugs and Warlord as well. I appreciate them coming on. I'm going to get the fuck out of here. You all have a blessed night.
Yep. Have a good night, everyone.
Like I said, thank you so much for everybody for watching. Appreciate all the love, support. Thank you to my new followers, DevDad Gaming, Official Gaming Academy, and Silvero for coming out and showing love. Thank you to Miss Sparkles. Thank you to Dad Arm. Thank you to Holy guacamole. I appreciate everybody coming out and showing love and support. Thank you so much. And until next time, this is AJ Timms from the Den of Tim signing out. Have a blessed night.